Morning. Weather Bureau.
Hello, Weather. This is Paul Blackman calling. I'm out here at Santa Monica, and I'm planning a trip up to San Francisco this morning. May I have weather up through the San Joaquin Valley and also up through the coast, please?
Yes, I'll read you the latest sequence reports along either route. Bakersfield is reporting 2,200 scattered, 2,500 overcast, 12 miles with a light rain shower. Fresno is 2,500 overcast, visibility 15 miles. Stockton reporting 800 scattered, 1,500 overcast, 9 miles with a light rain shower. Some of your coastal points: Santa Barbara, 3,500 overcast, visibility 12 miles, light rain shower. Santa Maria, 1,400 scattered, 4,000 overcast, visibility 8 miles. Paso Robles reporting 1,700 broken, 2,700 overcast, 3 miles with a light rain shower. San Francisco is reporting several layers. They have some low scud at 400, broken layer at 1,100, and a 2,000-foot overcast. Visibility 5 miles with a light rain shower.
Which route would you recommend? The coast or San Joaquin Valley?
Well, I would recommend the coastal route, mainly because of a flash advisory and some pilot reports that we have referring to the San Joaquin Valley. We have a flash advisory from Los Angeles which reads, moderate to severe turbulence and moderate to severe icing in the clouds, effective from 1,800 zebra to 2,400 zebra, with solid clouds from 5,000 to 20,000 mean sea level. The pilot report from Fresno, he was over Fresno at 1,811 zebra at 8,500 mean sea level. He reported moderate to heavy icing in the clouds and moderate turbulence. The aircraft was at Twin Beach.
With all that icing up through the valley, what kind of freezing level have I got on the coast, and what kind of icing conditions might I encounter on the coast?
Your freezing level in the Los Angeles area runs about 6,000 to 6,500, sloping downward slightly to about 3,500 to 4,500 in the San Francisco Bay Area. You would have light icing along the coast, but it wouldn't be anywhere as severe as what you would encounter up the San Joaquin Valley.
Well, that sounds a lot better. By the way, what is the terminal forecast and the area forecast for San Francisco? I expect to depart out of here around noon and figure a couple hours en route.
Well, for your arrival time, San Francisco is forecasting a 1,200-foot overcast with unrestricted visibilities, surface winds of northwest 10. Will you require an alternate for this route?
Yes, I will. I'll probably have to go up to Sacramento. What's that weather like?
The current weather at Sacramento is 1,200 broken, 3,500 overcast, 8 miles with a light rain shower, and the forecast for your arrival time would read 3,000 overcast with unrestricted visibilities, wind of northwest 10, well above alternate limits.
And what are the winds aloft at 8, 10, and 12?
Over Southern California, your winds at 8,000 would be 340 at 35 knots, at 10,000, 310 at 45, and at 12, 300 at 45. Winds over the San Francisco Bay Area at 8,000, 320 at 30, 10,000, 310 at 35, and 12,000, 310 at 40.
That doesn't sound too bad, then I guess it'll be the coast. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Have a nice trip.
There are many pilots who say that more goes into the planning of an instrument flight than into the actual flight itself. This, of course, is a matter of opinion. But common sense and safety dictate that much diligent thought and planning should precede the flight itself. Altogether, too many pilots have found themselves embarrassed at one time or another when they become confused with an en route problem which might otherwise have been prepared for on the ground. The weather is the force which influences our flight the most, and proper flight planning cannot be initiated until the weather picture is well in hand. After listening in on the weather briefing, we can readily see why our trip will carry us along the coastal route to San Francisco. Once the pilot has a firm knowledge of the route he is to take and the weather along that route, he computes his estimated time en route, calculates the amount of fuel he needs, and fills the other requirements of proper pre-flight planning. He is now ready to file his flight plan. It is filed in much the same manner as a VFR flight plan. Let us listen as our pilot places his flight plan with Los Angeles radio.
FAA Communications.
I'd like to file an instrument flight plan.
Okay, go ahead.
Aircraft identification N2633 Golf, Cessna 310 Delta, estimated true airspeed 190 knots, departing Santa Monica via Victor 25 to San Francisco, requesting 10,000, no intermediate stops, proposing off at 1200 Pacific or 2000 Zebra, estimating 2 hours and 15 minutes en route. We'll use Sacramento as our alternate, carrying 3 hours and 48 minutes of fuel, transmitting and receiving VHF. My name is Paul Blackman and my address is 10493 Santa Monica Boulevard, Los Angeles. And our ship is two-tone red with white trim. And by the way, are there any current NOTAMs en route?
Let me look. No, there aren't any affecting your flight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Once the communication station receives the flight plan, the station will immediately relay it to Los Angeles Center. Los Angeles Center, like all other centers throughout the country, is a controlling authority and nerve center for a particular area that maintains constant vigil and provides adequate separation of aircraft en route under IFR conditions. Now that our ground preparations are complete and the airplane has been given a thorough pre-flight inspection, we're ready to taxi out.
Santa Monica Ground Control, this is Cessna 2633 Golf, over.
3-3 Golf, ground control, go ahead.
Cessna 33 Golf, request taxi instructions from Gunnell Aviation, instrument flight plan to San Francisco, over.
3-3 Golf, cleared to runway 21, wind south-southwest 4, altimeter 3008, time 1201, hold short of the runway.
Roger, 33 Golf.
When calling ground control for taxi instructions, the pilot should specify that he has filed an instrument flight plan and indicate his destination. After giving the pilot the proper taxi instructions, the ground controller will call the center to obtain the pilot's ATC clearance. An ATC clearance is an authorization by air traffic control for an aircraft to proceed under specified traffic conditions within a control zone or control area. This clearance is issued by ATC so as to provide adequate separation for the purpose of preventing collision between known aircraft. Upon receipt of the pilot's clearance, ground control will relay the clearance to the pilot.
3-3 Golf, Santa Monica ground control, have your ATC clearance ready to copy.
3-3 Golf, ready to copy.
ATC clears 3-3 Golf to the Eel intersection via Victor 25. Cross Flounder 5,000 or below. Cross Eel 6,000. Hold west, 1 minute, left pattern on the 242 degree radial of the Los Angeles Omni range. Expect further clearance 10 minutes after takeoff. Go ahead.
Roger. ATC clears 3-3 Golf to the Eel intersection via Victor 25, cross Flounder 5,000 or below, cross Eel 6,000. Hold west 1 minute, left pattern on the 242 degree radial of the Los Angeles Omni range. Expect further clearance 10 minutes after takeoff. Over.
3-3 Golf, your clearance is correct. Switch over to tower frequency when you're ready, and do you have frequency 121.1 for departure?
121.1, affirmative.
Roger.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 3-3 Golf, ready for takeoff. Runway 21, over.
3-3 Golf, taxi to position and hold. Expect takeoff clearance in 1 minute.
3-3 Golf.
The time is now 2008. The center has informed the tower that traffic conditions will not permit our takeoff until 2009.
3-3 Golf, contact radar departure 121.1 prior to the shoreline. Cleared for takeoff.
Roger, 121.1 prior to the shoreline. Los Angeles Departure Control, this is Cessna 2633 Golf, departing Santa Monica 10, heading 210 degrees, 121.1, over.
Cessna 33 Golf, Los Angeles Departure Control. And radar contact. Report leaving 5,000.
Report leaving 5,000, roger.
The pilot knows by reference to his chart that he will need to use the Oxnard and the Los Angeles Omni ranges in getting to Eel. Let us try to identify the stations as he tunes them in. First, Los Angeles, LAX.
Los Angeles, Omni. Los Angeles, Omni.
Then, Oxnard, OXR.
What's your heading now, Cessna 33 Golf?
Present heading 200 degrees.
Roger, maintain 200 until you intercept Victor 25.
Roger, maintain 200 degrees until intercepting Victor 25. Los Angeles Departure Control, 3-3 Golf, can you give us radar assistance to Flounder, over?
Affirmative, I can give you radar advisory till you leave Flounder.
3-3 Golf.
When an aircraft departs an airport on an IFR flight plan in high-density areas, its movements may be under the guidance of departure control. For example, in departing from the Los Angeles high-density area, departure control will monitor our movements by radar and provide us with proper traffic separation. After we leave the high-density area, the controller will turn us over to the center, which will monitor the en route portion of our flight.
Cessna 33 Golf, maintain 5,000. Now change your altitude to maintain 5,000.
Roger, 3-3 Golf, maintain 5,000, and Cessna 3-3 Golf is intercepting Victor 25, over.
Roger, Cessna 33 Golf. Report reaching 5,000.
3-3 Golf.
So far, we've been cleared to the Eel intersection and no farther. Our clearance also specified that we hold in a non-standard 1-minute left pattern west of Eel. If by the time we get to Eel we receive no further instruction, we must hold at Eel according to our instructions. If for some reason we had not received holding instructions, we would have to hold at Eel in a standard 2-minute right pattern. This is true of any clearance limit. Remember, if you reach a fix which is the last point to which you have been cleared, and you have not received holding instructions, you must hold at the limit fix in a standard 2-minute right pattern, despite the pattern shown on the chart for that particular fix.
3-3 Golf, arriving 5,000.
Cessna 3-3 Golf, Roger, maintain 5,000. Cancel your clearance to 6,000 at Eel. It's Eel at 5,000 now.
Roger, Eel at 5,000.
Upon approaching the Eel intersection, the pilot learns from his instrument chart that the MRA for this reporting point is 5,000 feet. The MRA, or the minimum reception altitude, is the lowest altitude at which a pilot can receive adequate radio signals to determine the reporting fix. The pilot must always make sure that he never intends to cross a fix below the minimum reception altitude.
Los Angeles Departure Control, this is Cessna 3-3 Golf, Flounder 2-2 at 5,000, over.
Cessna 3-3 Golf, Roger. Stand by. United 624 radar service terminated. Contact Los Angeles Center 124.0.
Roger.
Cessna 3-3 Golf, do you have frequency 124.0 for the center?
3-3 Golf, 124.0, affirmative.
As your radar service is terminated, contact Los Angeles Center 124.0.
Roger, 3-3 Golf is changing to center at this time. Los Angeles Center, this is Cessna 2633 Golf, approaching Eel intersection 24 at 5,000, guarding 124.0, over.
3-3 George, Roger. Clear to the Oxnard Omni. Maintain 6,000. Report Eel northwest bound.
3-3 Golf is cleared to the Oxnard Omni range. Maintain 6,000. Report Eel northwest bound. Roger.
3-3 George, Roger.
Los Angeles Center, Cessna 3-3 Golf, Eel at 25, northwest bound, leaving 5,000, over.
3-3 George, Eel northwest bound, is that correct?
Affirmative, and 3-3 Golf is leaving 5,000, over.
3-3 George, Roger. United 624, have you passed Eel? And 3-3 George, climb smooth across the Fillmore 180 radial at 9,000, maintain 9,000.
Roger, cross the Fillmore 180 degree radial at 9,000, maintain 9,000, 3-3 Golf.
3-3 George.
Now our pilot is tuning to Fillmore. Identification, FIM.
Los Angeles Center, 3-3 Golf will be unable to cross the Fillmore 180 degree radial at 9,000, over.
3-3 George, Roger. Report present altitude.
6,600.
Roger, 3-3 George, cross Oxnard at or above 9,000, maintain 10,000, over.
Cross Oxnard at or above 9,000, maintain 10,000, roger.
3-3 George, clear to the San Francisco airport via Victor 25, over.
Roger, 3-3 Golf is cleared to the San Francisco airport via Victor 25.
3-3 George, roger.
3-3 Golf is at 9,200.
3-3 George, roger. Request Oxnard estimate.
Estimating Oxnard at 3-4.
3-3 George, roger.
It is the responsibility of air traffic control to maintain normally a separation of 15 minutes flying time between aircraft flying in the same direction at the same altitude. In highly congested areas, however, this separation time is sometimes reduced to 10 minutes. The pilot is given a maximum of a 3-minute margin in his estimates to reporting points. This tolerance should allow sufficient separation between aircraft. For example, let us imagine we are 3 minutes ahead of schedule, and there is an aircraft ahead of us that is 3 minutes behind schedule. If in a congested area, these two aircraft could be 4 minutes of flying time apart. You can readily see why a pilot must report to air traffic control when he sees he will be or actually is more than 3 minutes off schedule.
Los Angeles Center, this is Cessna 3-3 Golf. Instruments to San Francisco, over the Oxnard Omni Range 3-3 and 1/2 at 10,000. Estimating Santa Barbara at 4-9. Paso Robles, over.
2633 George, roger. 2000 Santa Barbara, altimeter 3011.
3-3 Golf.
3-3 George, report passing the Fillmore 245 radial, over.
Roger, report passing the Fillmore 245-degree radial.
The civil air regulations require that position reports be made over all compulsory reporting points, depicted by solid triangles on your charts. These position reports should include the following: the reporting point over which you are reporting, the time you were over the fix, and also the altitude. Included must also be the second fix over which you intend to report and your estimated time of arrival over that point, and then just the name of the next reporting point beyond your second fix. It is important to know how to make proper position reports, so pay careful attention to the reports to follow.
Los Angeles Center, this is Cessna 3-3 Golf, crossing the 245-degree radial of the Fillmore Omni Range, over.
3-3 Golf, roger.
Paul is now tuning to the Santa Barbara Omni Range. Identification, SBA.
LA Center, this is Cessna 3-3 Golf, over.
Cessna 3-3 Golf, go ahead.
Cessna 3-3 Golf is over the Santa Barbara Omni Range 4-8 at 10,000. Estimating Paso Robles at 1-5. Bonito, over.
3-3 George, roger, your altitude is 10,000, is that correct?
Affirmative, 10,000.
3-3 Golf, roger. Contact Oakland Center 118.8 at Pozo, over.
Contact Oakland Center 118.8 at Pozo, roger.
Now, there are 5 other reports which must be made to ATC other than position reports. The first one is the time and altitude of reaching a holding point or fix to which you have been cleared. The second, when vacating a previously assigned altitude for a newly assigned altitude. The third, when leaving any assigned holding point or fix. The fourth, when an instrument approach has been missed or aborted. And the fifth, when visual reference to the ground is established during an approach to an airport. These reports are compulsory and must be made by the pilot without ATC having to ask for them. There are other reports which should be made when requested by ATC, and they are as follows. 1, time of starting procedure turn on final approach. 2, time over a range station during an approach, or the time over the outer marker inbound on final approach. 3, when reaching a newly assigned altitude or when passing through intermediate altitudes. 4, any other information which may aid in the control of air traffic. I think the Paso Robles Omni range is being tuned in. Let's listen. In order to determine the Pozo intersection, the pilot will need to use the San Luis Obispo VOR. Let's listen as it is being identified by the letters SBP.
Los Angeles Center, this is Cessna 33 Golf approaching Pozo, switching to Oakland Center 118.8, over.
33 Golf, roger. Good day.
Oakland Center, this is Cessna 2633 Golf 118.8, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, go ahead.
Roger, 33 Golf is on instruments to San Francisco over Pozo 02 at 10,000. Estimating Paso Robles at 16. Bonito, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, roger, the 2100 Zebra, 1300 Pacific, Paso Robles altimeter 3011, over.
3011, roger.
By referring to your chart, you will notice a dotted line crossing Victor 25 about 19 nautical miles southeast of the Paso Robles Omni range. This line is a boundary of air route traffic control areas. As indicated, all airspace south of this boundary is controlled by Los Angeles Center. All airspace north of this line is controlled by Oakland Center. The Pozo intersection is the last reporting point over which we communicate with Los Angeles Center and is also the point beyond which they have no control. This is why we changed frequencies over Pozo.
Oakland Center, Cessna 33 Golf, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, go ahead.
Roger, Cessna 33 Golf is encountering some light rime ice and would like to request an altitude change from 10,000 to 8,000, over.
2633 Golf, roger, stand by for altitude change, I'll have a shorthand. Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, clearance, over.
Oakland Center, Cessna 33 Golf, go ahead.
Cessna 2633 Golf, cleared to the Woodside intersection. Maintain 8,000. Via Victor 25 Campbell, direct to Moffett, and direct Woodside, over.
Roger, 33 Golf is cleared to the Woodside intersection. Maintain 8,000 via Victor 25, Campbell direct to Moffett, direct to Woodside, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, feedback is correct. Your destination is San Francisco, is that correct?
Affirmative.
Cessna 2633 Golf, roger, Oakland Center.
Oakland Center, 3-3 Golf is leaving 10 for 8,000, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, your transmission partly broken up. Understand leaving 10,000 at the present time, is that correct?
That's affirmative.
Cessna 2633 Golf, roger.
Oakland Center, Cessna 2633 Golf, instruments to San Francisco, overpass the Robles 16 at 8,000. Estimating Bonito at 3.5. Campbell, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, roger on position, Oakland Center.
We have been very fortunate so far, inasmuch as we have not been requested to hold somewhere. There are times when ATC will issue a clearance that will require aircraft to hold over a specific reporting point or fix in order to allow aircraft proper traffic separation. Some pilots have questioned this action and requested traffic information, and they were at a loss when the reply indicated no essential traffic reported. In such cases, the controller has taken action to prevent a traffic confliction, which would have occurred at a distant point. The frequency of the Salinas VOR is 117.3 megacycles, and its identification is SNS. The pilot will need this particular station to obtain a cross bearing for the Bonito intersection.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, over.
Oakland Center, Cessna 3-3 Golf, go ahead.
Roger, Cessna 2633 Golf, cross Bonito intersection 6,000, maintain 6,000, over.
Roger. Cross Bonito at 6,000 and maintain 6,000. And we're leaving 8 for 6 now.
Cessna 2633 Golf, roger, Oakland Center.
Oakland Center, this is Cessna 3-3 Golf, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, go ahead.
Roger. We do not have low-frequency equipment aboard and will be unable to go to Moffett, over.
Roger, Cessna 2633 Golf, stand by. Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, amend routing instructions. Victor 25, Agnew, direct Woodside, over.
Roger. Victor 25, Agnew, direct Woodside, and we're at 6,000 now, over.
Cessna 33 Golf, roger.
Oakland Center, Cessna 3-3 Golf, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, go ahead.
Roger. 3-3 Golf, crossing the Bonito intersection, 3-5 at 6,000. Estimating Campbell 5-5 and 1/2. Agnew, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, roger. Contact the Oakland Center 124.6 now, over.
3-3 Golf, 124.6, Roger.
3 Golf, roger.
Oakland Center, this is Cessna 2633 Golf, Bonito 3-5, guarding 124.6, over.
Roger, Cessna 2633 Golf, the 2100 San Francisco altimeter 3014, stand by this frequency.
3-3 Golf.
The pilot is now tuning his Omni receiver to Agnew on 117.6 megacycles. Its identification is AGW.
Oakland Center, Cessna 33 Golf, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf is over the Campbell intersection 5-5 at 6,000. Estimating Agnew at 5-8. Woodside, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, Oakland Center, contact San Francisco approach control 120.9er now.
Roger, San Francisco approach control 120.9 now.
Roger.
San Francisco approach control, this is Cessna 2633 Golf, 120.9, over.
Cessna 2633 Golf, San Francisco approach control, over.
Roger, 33 Golf departing Campbell intersection at 5-5 and 1/2, over.
33 Golf, departing the Campbell intersection, maintain 6,000, report over Moffett for radar identification, altimeter 3014.
Roger, maintain 6,000. We do not have low frequency equipment and our last clearance specified Agnew rather than Moffett, over.
Roger, report over Agnew.
33 Golf.
Cessna 33 Golf, due to inbound traffic, would you be able to execute a straight-in ILS approach to San Francisco Airport from 3 minutes west of Agnew at 6,000 feet, over?
33 Golf, affirmative.
Roger, report over Agnew.
33 Golf is over Agnew now.
Cessna 33 Golf, no radar contact at Agnew. Proceed to the Woodside intersection. Report over Woodside.
Roger, report over Woodside. I believe our pilot is tuning in the San Francisco omni-range now on 111.8 megacycles. Once we arrive over the Woodside intersection, San Francisco approach control will give us a radar vector to intercept the ILS final approach course, which is the localizer. This merely means that he will give the pilot various headings and altitudes to maintain. This information is given so as to direct the pilot to a convenient point, usually the outer marker, where he may take over and complete his approach without further radar assistance.
Cessna 2633 Golf, are you en route to the Woodside intersection now?
33 Golf, affirmative.
They're maintaining 6,000, is that right?
33 Golf, affirmative.
Cessna 33 Golf, descend to and maintain 4,000, report over Woodside.
Roger, we're leaving 6 to maintain 4,000 now.
Cessna 33 Golf, depart the Woodside intersection heading 010 for radar vector to the ILS final approach course.
Roger, depart Woodside heading 010 degrees.
The pilot has just turned on his ILS equipment and is tuning in to the San Francisco ILS. Its identification is ISFO. Let's try to identify it. The minimums for the San Francisco airport are 201/2. This means that in order to legally approach and land at this airport, the visibility must be at least 1/2 mile, and the ceiling must be at least 200 feet above the airport or 210 feet above sea level. The landing minimums vary for each airport and the type of aircraft operation involved. This information may normally be found on the approach plate. An example of varying minimums is illustrated by the fact that a non-scheduled airliner must have at least 400 feet and 3/4 of a mile visibility to make an approach under the same conditions as ours. A Boeing 707 must have 300 feet and 3/4 of a mile to land at San Francisco.
San Francisco approach control, Cessna 33 Golf is over the Woodside intersection, turning right heading 010 degrees, over.
Cessna 33 Golf, roger. Radar contact.
Cessna 33 Golf is at 4,000.
Roger. Cessna 33 Golf, report on the heading.
33 Golf. Cessna 33 Golf, steady on heading 010 degrees, over.
Cessna 33 Golf, descend to and maintain 3,000, report leaving 4.
Roger, 33 Golf is leaving 4 for 3.
Roger, 33 Golf. Cessna 33 Golf, maintain 1,700, over.
33 Golf, roger, maintain 1,700 and we're leaving 3,000 now.
Leaving 3,000. Cessna 33 Golf, cleared for an ILS approach, turn left heading 310 to intercept the ILS final approach course, take over and complete your ILS approach. Contact the tower 120.5 at the outer marker inbound.
Roger, turn left 310 degrees and contact the tower 120.5 at the outer marker.
Roger, 33 Golf.
If we had to make a missed approach due to the weather being below minimums, the normal procedure to be followed would be found on the appropriate approach plate. At San Francisco, for example, we would normally climb to 3,000 feet outbound on the 287-degree radial of the San Francisco Terminal Omnirange within 15 miles. Of course, we would inform the tower that we were executing a missed approach. We would then be given further instructions so as to be able to execute another approach or receive the proper clearances to go to our alternate, Sacramento.
Three Golf is at the outer marker.
3 Golf, contact the tower now 120.5.
3 Golf.
San Francisco tower, marker, jet 16, ready to go.
Jet 16, taxi position, runway 1 right and hold.
16.
San Francisco tower, this is Cessna 33 Golf at the outer marker inbound, over.
Cessna 33 Golf, San Francisco tower, outer marker. Continue approach of Boeing 707, departing to the north on runway 1.
3 Golf, roger, and we're clear of clouds.
Target 16, cleared for mini takeoff, 1 right.
16.
Cessna 33 Golf, go to land runway 28 right, cross from the jet blast, mini departing aircraft.
3 Golf.
3-3 Golf, continue straight ahead and turn in the mid-taxiway. Clear to cross 28 now. Change to ground control on 121-9er.
3-3 Golf. San Francisco ground control, this is Cessna 3-3 Golf on the mid-taxiway between runways 28 left and 28 right for clearance to transit parking. Over.
3-3 Golf, make a right turn at the next intersection and follow the yellow line. Clear to the executive terminal.
3-3 Golf.